how it's possible for us to enjoy older music videos in 4K and higher resolutions? While the answer isn't rooted in artificial intelligence, there's a little bit of it involved, but more on that later in the video. It's mind-blowing to watch these older music videos in such high quality. They look as though they were shot just yesterday. So how is this possible when they are sometimes 30 years or older? And high definition, as we know it, today is a relatively recent development. Before the advent of HDTV or 4K, if a production required high-quality footage, the go-to method was to shoot on film. In fact, film was the only way we could even dream of capturing any motion footage for a while. In the early stages of TV, videotape didn't exist. To record anything that would broadcast, the only method available was to place a film camera in front of a TV and record what was on the screen.
Is loading one of the cameras here for use on an upcoming show. Now here's a close-up of our single system optical unit. With this equipment, we are able to record a direct positive on both picture and sound, which is comparable to a positive print.
Then, in 1956, when MPEG launched its first videotape recorder, the VRX 1000, it was a tremendous success. It streamlined the process for TV stations to record shows that were later broadcast in different time zones, eliminating the need for a rushed film development process and reducing the risk of someone accidentally dropping a precious bottle of Rodinal. However, TV and film had a complex relationship as they both functioned differently. Even after the invention of videotape, film was still employed in TV, albeit not for recording live shows. News footage was often shot on film, as transporting a film camera was a much more convenient way to capture footage, and portable tape formats were still inconvenient to use, and smaller ones didn't become common until the late 70s to early 80s. Certain TV shows and movies were also broadcast directly from film, but how was this achieved? The answer is Telecine. Telecine is a system that allowed TV stations to display footage that came from film that broadcasted for everyone to watch. As you may know, a traditional film projector casts the image onto a wall or a cloth. However, a telecine projected the image onto a camera tube or CCD sensor similar to the ones used by cameras. These sensors transferred the visual information from the film to electrical signals that were easily integrated into a broadcasting workflow. If you search on YouTube, you'll find some intriguing recordings of telecine errors, which demonstrate what happens when a film stops working during a direct broadcast of a TV show or a movie. Most music videos were shot on film, and since they were primarily intended to be viewed on analog TV, the notion of broadcasting them in HD or even 4K was virtually unthinkable at the time. They were often short, edited, and delivered with analog TV in mind, especially around the time channels like MTV started to emerge. By then, formats like U-matic and Betacam were becoming much more convenient ways to deliver these videos to stations. The issue with these videotape formats and analog TV in general is their comparatively low resolution, especially when contrasted with what we have today, as you can see in this chart. This worked back in the day because the TVs we had were small and low res, but today that's no longer the case, as we have much higher resolution displays. Additionally, not only has the resolution improved, but the range of colors that can be displayed is also significantly broader. Watching any of these music videos on a modern display can be jarring due to their poor quality, and this is not solely because of the lower resolution. Analog videotapes, much like film, have their own artifacts that can carry over in their digitized versions. The digitization process also often plays a crucial role in determining how these videos will look online. In the mid to late 2000s, when sites like YouTube emerged, some of these music videos began to appear online. They were also available on platforms like iTunes and peer-to-peer networks. At the time, many of us were still using lower resolution displays and slower internet connections, so video quality was a compromise we had to make to enjoy our favorite videos online. The issue was that as time progressed, we obtained better displays and internet connections enabled faster data transfers. This allowed us to enjoy content from creators, shows, and movies in high-quality streaming. However, music videos largely remained at the same poor compression level that YouTube had when they were first uploaded to the internet. In comparison to today's content, they looked terrible. As digital imaging technology evolved, some of these music videos shot on film started to be rescanned using newer technology. This has allowed us to enjoy them in remarkably crisp quality. We're no longer watching a multiple times transferred version in poor quality. We're watching something that's as close to the original film as possible. Well, YouTube's compression algorithms, just like analog TV, might still not do full justice to the film. The current quality is reasonably good compared to today's standards. There's even a chance that at some point we might even need to rescan them again someday. Now, you might be wondering what happens when a music video was directly shot on a videotape format like U-matic or Betacam, or if the original film got lost and the only resource available for digitization is the lower resolution tape. In such cases, AI can be an excellent tool for cleaning up and increasing the resolution of these videos. It's crucial to note that getting the most out of these videotape formats necessitates using the right digitization tools. While those inexpensive USB RCA capture dongles might suffice for quick transfer, they're not ideal for broadcast quality work as they tend to downgrade the quality. And sure, videotape might have had a lower resolution. However, a good transfer coupled with solid upscaling and a touch of AI can help us achieve high-quality remasters. While it might not be as good as a film rescan, it's certainly better than watching a poorly encoded video for 20 years ago. This is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to like and comment. I'll be posting a little bit more frequently about some of these tech topics I find fascinating. So if you like, subscribe as well. Thanks for watching.